mid-range hunter left who cannot deal with the big taunts. Now I know that this guy doesn't have the 4/6s, and I know that he's Yogg Druid. It's crazy, that really is. So he's gonna go with the Druid again. I know exactly what he has.
Let the hunt begin.
Hopefully we can get a nice curve with our hunter. Gonna mulligan everything. Okay, curve. Honestly, we haven't gotten the curves that I was getting when I was practicing with this deck, which was at least a 2-drop. We got that with a mage, and then the mage kind of wrecked us. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Just have to remember that this guy is Yogg Druid. Yeah, it's 2 Power of the Wilds. He has 1 Living Root, 2 Wraths, 2... He has a lot. I'm not going to go through all of it, but... I know what removals he has and what problems he has. It's the main thing. Animal Companion is better overall. Leok or Misha. And in the long run, what can he do? He can swipe. That's a waste of a turn for him because then I infested Wolf. And now I can deal with his Living Roots, guys. The only problem here is not even... So there we go. Good for us. Alright. Gonna place down the infested wolf. It's all about clearing the board. If I can get a freezing trap, that'll be nice. Gonna clear the board there.
I'm ready to learn.
It's a bit of a problem, but it's not too big.
I'm ready to learn.
Alright. We have a lot of removal here. Problem is, if he kills that beast, our removal goes down to like 2 effective things right now. If he kills the beast with the Violet Teachers, that's the best thing for us. And a Raven Idol. The question is, does he go face? Or does he try to play around and Unleash the Hounds? Our Doomsayer is going to be really nice because this guy has only removal for burst. Question is, when I get it, I'm going to trade. I really want to save my freezing trap for his Ancient of War.
I hunt alone.
I just hate Yogg Druid so bad. Because it has Yogg Saron. I hate any deck with Yogg Saron. Tempo Mage right now because it's just... Yogg is so stupid. Play card. And he's gonna give it taunt. Okay. Mark of the Wild was something he didn't play. So it's good to know that the cards he does have probably are minimal impact. There's something big. Call of the Wild could be nice here. Any card that's above 5 mana next turn, if we can draw it, or even a King's Elic and we draw it, is really nice. Right now we're still kind of playing for our life here instead of pushing this guy. And we should be actually pushing this guy. We shouldn't be able to living roots or saplings without being punished. Okay. The problem I could have is him Call of the Wild, or not, Power of the Wilding. Not too bad problem. Oh no. That's a problem. Forgot about that. Alright, so that was a misplay on us. Gonna cost us the game probably. I want to overcommit, but if he has a swipe, he's used one. If he has a second swipe, we're done for. I think I have to. Obviously doesn't have swipe. Unless he was figuring out what the trap was.
The land serves me.
It's not good for us.
I have the power.
Alright. Sadly, we didn't get any good draws that game. Ah, so it's a 2-2 now. Very close. It shouldn't be this close, but sadly it is. So it's his mid-range shaman. I'm just gonna mark something. Okay, so if we start with a coin, we'll be favored. His mid-range shaman versus our mid-range hunter. It's all about getting that draw, and right now we're not getting it. Or at least the minions part of it.
Rexa versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Alright, there we go. So now we're probably at an advantage here. In terms of reaction. There we go. That is what I like to call Hunter. Only problem we have to worry about is Lightning Storm, and in the late game we don't have to worry about that pretty much. So this is looking like a good game.
The light
I'm
protects
gonna play
me.
that. That's fine. So now I'm thinking, should I just coin Elic or coin Toad? Coining Toad is really good. Coining Fury Bat could help me take his Argent Squire. Coining the Toad could help me also do that and have a better chance of keeping the board up. Nice to see my friend here got past going to semifinals. Like I said, this is very big for pretty good for us. Winning Toad. Totem Golem. Nice. And now we have an option. What are we gonna do? I think hitting the toad is still the best option, like hitting the toad into something. And then just playing the Elic.
I wonder.
Possibly even the Fury Bat. Problem is that if it hits Argent Squire, then we're set back in terms of like, even the Fury Bat can miss the 3-3 and then we're still set back. And that's the problem with it. King Elic puts another thing on the board, but if the toad misses, the 3-4 of course, which is 33% chance, then we're back at the same odds of, then he gets his value on the trade. We don't trade and we just play Elic, he trades, and then he can do any favorable trade here. I'm gonna trade here and then play Elic. Yeah, we missed, which is kind of sad. It's okay though. That's good. I expect he trades the 3-1 into the 3-2 here since he's playing a mid-range deck. And the 1-1's not too bad. It'll be a problem if he plays another Totem Golem. Can work with that though. Right. Going to trade. There's Call of the Wild. That's really nice for us. Going to try to take the board, and we're wasting a quick shot. Alright, I need to think in advance here, so that 1-1's a problem. The problem I'm having here is if I throw out anything, like, I'm gonna have to deal with the 1-1. So do I just Eagle Horn and then set up next turn, or do I just quick shot and waste a quick shot? And keep in mind he has two things from below. He has a lot. Yeah, I'm not seeing a way to get value out of the Fury Bat besides drawing a kill command. So I'm just going to, of course, play the Fury Bat, knowing he'll trade it, the 1-1 into it.
I wonder.
There's a thing from below. Sadly, we can't deal with that now. Jeez. I could deal with it. Waste a lot of burst. Sadly, I think that's what we're doing. I guess I misplayed, because last turn if we played the quick shot, we would have ended up playing the quick shots anyways. But I could have used the Eagle Horn bow instead of a quick shot. If I quick shotted, very batted. That's my mistake.
I wonder.
Contemplating the Inspire.
I wonder.
That would be bad for us. If you can't set up anything here, it's actually very good because we have Tundra Rhino. And we really need to get the board, because once we solve the wild, it's almost over for this guy.
Little time.
light totem. Very good for us, actually. Taunt totem, that's not very good for us. I'd rather him hex this than the high one. He doesn't hex at all. Okay, well that's good for us. I think the best play here is going to be to high main and then just clear off everything else.
I wonder.
No, honestly, I that's fine. As long as he doesn't. Nice curve. We're gonna set up a Call of the Wild, of course. It's beautiful.
I hunt alone.
Call of the Wild's so overpowered, so I think once I Call of the Wild twice in a row, it's gonna be kind of game. I can't imagine it not being it.
I wonder.
Unless he has a fire elemental, he's going to trade the 3-2 and the 4-2. And then probably try to play something if he can't deal with the Call of the Wild next turn, so that I have less value off Call of the Wild. I see that was a right play. Don't go face usually, but he might have Hex. In this case, he gets no value out of Hex, and I keep my Leok for the next turn. Next turn, I might not Call the Wild. I might stagger it just so I can get some value out of the next Call the Wild. Otherwise, we're pushing for lethal. It's a very close game. Very close.
What to do?
I'm looking at the recording and it's like 35 minutes. So round 2 is huge. Long.
There is a lot at stake.
That's a 5 for you. Hex. Alright. Alright. You can't get too much value out of toteming once, right? Unless he has... In the next turn I can just... Pretty sure this is the right play. Throw out this. Don't want him to kill Leon.
Alone. I can't do that.
Next turn's gonna be he. If he doesn't deal with my current board. Uh-oh. That's not good. I do not like that. I'm hoping this is not the mid-range shamans that run 2 lightning storms. Because if he clears our board now, we're done for. End the tournament too. 3-4. There's still a chance he doesn't clear the board. Still a chance he doesn't clear the board. Really hoping the next card he doesn't play is that Lightning Storm.
Don't worry, loves. The
Oh
cavalry.
my gosh. That was very intense. Next turn we have 4, 4, and 5 first, which is 8 and rip math. 8 and 13 burst. Hellstream. Four, 8, 10, 15. So he has to deal with this board. He has to deal with the Misha. He can deal with that.
What to do?
He has one more taunt other than his totems. Okay, never mind. I did not know he ran out here. That's big. I think that prolongs the game. I'm not sure if it. I'm not sure if it just stops me from winning or something. I think I save for burst. I save for burst or if he throws up another taunt. He has one more taunt. Now I'm sure, other than his totems, should have one more taunt. 4 mana, 7/7.
There is a lot at stake.
Another guy. What is that? Soft shot? Lightning bolt. Non-master. Is that lethal? 7, 8, 5. Alright, and that's game, I think. Round 2's to us. That was a close game. GG won. I'm gonna post up round 3 against my friend. He said he made a mistake on turn 5. I'll have to rewatch and see what it was.